What about your impressions of us as a country, if you like? Britain, London.
My impression of the country, particularly being in London, it is the most dense and diverse city I've ever seen. On Saturday, you can't even walk on the sidewalks for miles. There are so many people. I mean, Seattle's about the 12th largest city in America, medium-sized city. Cities like New York are about as big as we get. London is, in my experience, significantly bigger. The difference, I think, between London and New York is the difference between New York and Seattle. As far as the number of people and the number of nations and the number of languages that I observed. So it seems like the world really comes through London. I think it's definitely one of the most strategic cities in all of the world. So it was a little bit overwhelming at first. I had to spend some time just observing, trying to ascertain what was going on. People are genuinely polite, but under that there's a very pushiness. I think that many people packed together, you have to learn to assert yourself and push just to get around and get things done. So there's this sort of British nicety with this pushiness. It's kind of like a river that looks calm on top and there's this strong undertow.
Well, something really interesting happened, was it yesterday, Mark? So here I am trying to mind him and make sure that all
Toppy
goes well.
took care of everything. Without Pastor Toppy,
Well,
I'm still lost in the subway somewhere.
but the thing is, it took some time. He left the building where we were just to take a walk, and the bank is like in the middle of central London. There are hundreds of thousands of people. You can just imagine Oxford Street, the whole place. And he's just gone for like, I don't know.
I went 3 hours. I just walked the whole city and saw as much as I could, and then I just found my way back. No map, no nothing. I mean, I get urban life and I love cities, and so I find my way around pretty good.
Well, the thing is,
But the subways, that I wouldn't know.
No,
Yeah.
I tried to go looking for him at one point. Not someone looking. I just thought I'll take a walk myself, and Mark found his way back. I got lost.
He got lost.
What kind of a guide is that?
Yeah, exactly. In my own city, I had to call my PA to, this is where I am, just get me back with you to the conference. You had to talk me all the way back. But that's not the worst. Pastor Scott, who came with Mark, he went out as well for a bit of a walk. He got lost. He had to take a cab. Hailed down the cab. The cab said, "So where do you want to go?" "I don't know." It's like, I can't help you. In the end, he had to go into a cafe, got on the internet, ask some people, "Can you just put in, dual conference?" They do all this stuff, and then they see his face. They're like, "What? It's you. Shouldn't you be? You should be there." It's like, "Yeah, I know." And then they help him.
Yeah.
Scott is right here.
Yeah. So,
Do you want to say something?
Thanks for talking behind me. Embarrassing me if I remember.
yeah. It's just us and our friends. You know that. It's
Well,
not
my
going anywhere.
former friend.
So, I guess that's probably partly why you focused on London for those extra days and came to us as a church in London as well. We're very grateful for you coming. So
Yeah.
thanks for coming. I mean, is that really part of your thinking for coming here?
I think it's been 6, 7 years, something like that, since I preached on a Sunday at a church other than Mars Hill. I tend to do conferences for pastors and leaders and preach at Mars Hill. When I'm not preaching at Mars Hill, I tend to be with my family. But I wanted to serve Tope. He's served me all week, has been incredibly helpful and become a very dear friend, and I love his family. And so I was glad to serve, and I had a good time. So yeah, that was just a way to love my friend.
Thank you. Well, we certainly wanted to
Yeah.
catch something.
And if I did a bad job, I apologize because I didn't serve you well. But it was good. People were good. So.
You did a great job.
It was fun.
It was
You know what was
responsive.
weird?
Yeah.
At his church today, I met podcasters that came in by bus or train or for 3-4 hours away. People came in from all over England to come to church today. It was amazing the number of podcasters. Carloads of kids from Cambridge that listen online came.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, I mean, we would usually be a church 350, 400 people. We was full up in that 500 seater. We had a 200 seater that we opened up. We had another 100 or so people in there. This place was used as an overflow. So it's lots of people from all over the place, and huge blessing.